Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Wesley, and today we're going to talk about a topic that sparks a lot of debate in the street photography community: fine art versus documentary. What's the difference, and can they even coexist in the same photo? Let's break it down. Street photography, at its core, is about capturing life as it unfolds in public spaces. But how we compose that shot can make a difference in the story and how it's told, or how the viewer feels about that photo. Let's start with documentary style street photography. This approach prioritizes capturing the reality of a situation. It's about telling a story, documenting social issues, or preserving a moment in time. Think of it as visual journalism in a street setting. The key characteristics emphasize capturing candid moments, focusing on context, and narrative. It often seeks to portray social commentary or historical significance. It may prioritize authenticity over aesthetic perfection. Truth is a major factor. Someone I met shooting in DC, Red Dot Journals, I'll put his socials on the screen right here. He specializes in this type of photography. He absolutely loves his work. Here's some of my own examples as well that I feel are more leaning toward the documentary style photography. Along with that, photographers like Henry Cartier-Bresson, Dorothea Lange, those are great examples of documentary style photography. All right, guys, now let's move on to fine art street photography. And this is the side that I tend to feel like my photography leans towards. This approach prioritizes artistic expression and aesthetic impact. It's about creating a visual, compelling image that evokes emotion or provokes thought. Less so than about documenting. Okay. The key characteristics emphasize composition, light, and form. They focus on creating visually striking images, prioritize aesthetic beauty over factual accuracy. Think about maybe photoshopping trash out, for example. Often explores abstract concepts or personal interpretations. Feeling is a major factor in fine art style street photography. Faisal Westcott, Roman Fox are great examples on YouTube but they often intertwine both. I have a book here. Saul Letter is another great one, but I have a book here from Ernest Haas. I feel like a lot of his photography is fine art. Let me just pull out an example. Look at this. He loved to use a lot of motion in his photos, and this is a fantastic book, by the way. I highly recommend getting it. He loved to use a lot of motion. Let me show you another one that if I can find it, I really like his. Here it is. Oh, this one right here. The way he used motion in that photo right there. Oh my goodness. It's fantastic. And this is all on film in between 1952 and 1962. So to be able to provide that kind of visual art with a film camera, showing motion like that, amazing. In my opinion, amazing. So what are the main differences? Let's just talk about purpose. Documentary aims to inform and document, while art aims to invoke and express. Speaking of focus, documentary style focuses on the narrative and context, while fine art focuses on aesthetics and composition. The approach: a documentary style often prioritizes candid shots, while fine art may invoke a more deliberate composition using planning. Truth versus feeling. Documentary wants you to show you the truth. Fine art wants you to show you a feeling or interpretation. But here's the thing. These two approaches aren't mutually exclusive. A single image can possess elements of both documentary and fine art. A photographer might capture a candid moment, but also has a stunning composition or uses light in a dramatic way. You probably thought this looking at Chaz, Roman, or many of the other photos that I've shown today. Ultimately, it comes down to a photographer's intent. Are you primarily trying to tell a story or create visually compelling images? And of course, whatever your personal style is going to show out in that photo as well. Also, the viewer brings their own interpretation of the image. A viewer might see an image as fine art, or a fine art image as documentary style, or documentary style as fine art, or vice versa, or both. So which do you prefer? Do you lean more towards fine art or documentary style photography? All right, guys, that's it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more photography content, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Alright, that should be enough to sync it up. Everything's on, lights, all the lights. It's about telling a story, documenting. I'm going to hide this. I don't know why I do that every time.